Good, bright, and beautiful Tuesday, everyone. Welcome to GardenStateWeather.com and GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, providing superior forecasting for the northern mid-Atlantic 24 hours a day. I'm forecaster Robert Smith on this gorgeous Tuesday, the 14th of June, 2016. Looking around the forecast region this morning, we basically have some chilly air in place. We've got a broken deck of clouds moving from northwest to southeast across the region this morning, but these clouds are precipitation free, basically, as the air is bone dry at the sublevels as well as the surface. Temperatures this morning are ranging anywhere from the low to the mid 50s across most regions, low to mid 60s as you head further south through southern New Jersey and, of course, the I-95 corridor and Delaware as well. Morning pass of visible satellite this morning shows the striations in those mid-level deck clouds that are filtering in a lot of sunshine over the region despite their presence this morning, and there's absolutely no precipitation in the area. We still have our upper level low spinning off the coast of southern New England and western and northwestern Atlantic here, and high pressure building in across the Great Lakes down and through the northern mid-Atlantic this morning. Surface winds are out of the northwest at about 5 to 10 miles per hour this morning. New Jersey surf zone forecast for today, Tuesday, June 14th. We have sunny skies, temperatures in the mid-70s, northwest winds at around 10 during the afternoon, becoming west. Surf around 2 to 3 feet, which is calm, dominant period every 4 seconds. Surf temperature chilly, 61 UVI index high at 9. Sunscreen is a must. Low risk of rip currents, but always swim in lifeguarded areas. And the high tide cycles this afternoon either side of 4 p.m. Pollen forecast for today and tomorrow, grasses continue to be on the high side. We're expecting the pollen counts to remain in the medium to high side throughout the week. And in the tropics, there's really nothing going on, and we don't expect any activity over the next 48 hours. We have no watches, warnings, or advisories on our coastal or land masses this morning. On the aviation and weather deck, VFR conditions prevail through the period. Mid-level clouds early this morning giving way to high-level clouds the remainder of today into tonight. Northwest winds at 5 to 10 knots will become westerly later today and into the evening. Winds will be light and variable most places overnight tonight. Sea breeze may for today and affect the coastal areas only. Outlook basically mostly VFR conditions. A few showers could lower ceilings and visibilities for short periods of time, basically anytime from, let's say, Thursday through early Saturday. Right now outside of Newark, and it won't be raining all the time in any location, by the way, right now outside of Newark, 59 degrees. That's quite comfortable for this morning. Dew point really nice, 46. Humidity 63%. Northwest wind at about 12. And a few clouds at 20,000 and 25,000 filtering in through that sunshine. VFR conditions in place. Philadelphia this morning looking good, 63 already. Dew point 45. Humidity 52%. The wind is northwest at 10. Few clouds at 8,000, 16,000, 25,000, and 28,000. VFR conditions in place. 7-day temperature forecast. Everything looks good today. It's a great day to be outside. Very comfortable low humidities and seasonal temperatures in the 70s with a westerly wind in the afternoon. And on Wednesday, temperatures bumped up into the low and mid 80s over the interior, upper 70s to around 80 on the south shore and east ends of Long Island and along the coast with our southerly flow. And by Thursday, temperatures again with some of the clouds and rain coming in, temperatures either side of the mid to the upper 70s and an onshore flow with high pressure off the New England coast and a blocking pattern in place. The easterly fetch will keep temperatures in the low to the mid 70s again on Friday with still the threat of a shower. Saturday looks good. Temperatures on a southeast to east wind, however, keeping temperatures in check. 75 to 80 degrees across the region. On Sunday, we still have that onshore flow and temperatures again 75 to 80 degrees across the region. Finally, on Monday, temperatures with the southerly flow getting back up and above the 80-degree mark, 80 to 85 across the region. Forecasted charts from the Weather Prediction Center. High pressure building in across our forecast region over the next couple of days. This will lead to an onshore wind eventually as we head into the period. Right now we're expecting the warm frontal boundary and frontal boundary to our west and southwest to remain so. It will be a focal mechanism for an area of low pressure to move over the top of the ridge and then down through the Great Lakes and portions of the mid-Atlantic region to be impacted, but this wouldn't be until around Thursday right now at this time. And still we're having an onshore wind here with our high pressure in control, and this would be for Wednesday. As we get into Thursday, the warm front will try to advance in our direction, and as such, high pressure will keep it at bay, but there is still an isolated threat of a shower around the region. Now, the latest progs from the Weather Prediction Center made this morning show that basically all the precipitation would be shunted well to our south and east, and that has been the consensus of the forecast out of Brookhaven, but not the consensus of the forecast out of Philadelphia. So right now, the latest charts, if we're following the Weather Prediction Center here, it would mean little, if any, precipitation, but other people are saying otherwise, and that depends on how this whole blocking pattern sets up. What we do know is that things will improve dramatically by Saturday, and it looks like a very nice weekend coming up with high pressure in control and near seasonal temperatures across the forecast region into the early part of next week before the next frontal system arrives. GFS forecast charts are a little different than the NAM. The NAM is the outlier here. Everybody else is the inside game here. GFS and European model and CMC as well. Keeps the frontal boundary to our south and west, but runs some precipitation up along it on Thursday morning across interior northern New Jersey. And that area of low pressure along the front begins to move out to sea. This area of low pressure begins to sink south and east as well, but remains out of the forecast region, with just an isolated to scattered shower around later Friday and early Saturday before everything just completely dries out for a beautiful weekend ahead. The outlier model right now is the NAM, which places the frontal boundary further to the north and then drapes it southeast across the forecast region with periods of showers and rain. It even puts some embedded heavier threats of rainfall around here on Thursday morning and Thursday afternoon as that slides off the coast, and it looks like a showery, rainy day on Thursday according to this. And here's our second low that begins to move into Pennsylvania, and this could be providing some heavy to moderate rain across central Pennsylvania down through the Delmarva here as we get closer to and the Chesapeake, and that moves south and east. So looks like the early part of Thursday night and Friday could be a little showery around here too before everything begins to dry out as we head into the weekend, and we'll keep a monitor on all of this. So for everything live, it's GardenStateWeather.com, GardenStateWeather.blogspot.com, Twitter, Facebook, and Google+. I'm forecaster Robert Smith. You make it a great Tuesday. We'll be back bright and early on Wednesday morning.